In chapter 3, I was most interested in Vygotsky's theory. I think his theory that children pick up things from the interactions that they have around them is really interesting, and it makes a lot of sense because I think myself and a lot of other people I know pick up a lot of things from their parents or their other friends, and that starts at a really young age. And I think that's interesting how quickly children are able to pick up on the habits of those around them and kind of reflect that back. I think this is important to the field of education because, as discussed in this theory, is the scaffolding method. So I know in my school experience, it was something where the teacher would tell us how to do something, we would work in groups to do it, and then eventually we would learn how to do it on our own. And I believe that this is a really important way to learn, and I think it's very helpful to kids because just because they're not able to do it by themselves right away doesn't mean that they're not able to do it at all. And sometimes we just need a little bit more help from the adults around us. And I also liked that it talked about adapting materials to the children in our class and like meeting them where they're at and then demonstrating further skills that they can pick up on when they're ready. But I think that meeting a child where they're at is incredibly important because you don't want to like overwhelm them with the content, but you also don't want them to feel bored with what they're doing if they already know how to do it. So, like I said, in my past experience, at least in elementary school, everything always started with the teacher's help. We were rarely just sent off on our own to do what it is that we needed to do. And I believe that this was very helpful because I think that when a teacher is giving encouragement and reminders at the start, it sets a very good foundation for how a child is going to learn in the future, I think, because like I said, it has a lot to do with who they're surrounded by and who is modeling things for them. So if a teacher is modeling something well for a child, they're going to be able to do things well on their own.